Let's turn our attention to Spain's Canary Islands, where thousands took to the streets on Sunday to protest against mass tourism. Under the banner, Canaries Have a Limit, demonstrators across all the main islands of the archipelago, as well as in several mainland Spanish cities, voiced their growing concerns about the strain that record numbers of visitors are placing on local communities.
It's necessary to get to the street because there is a massification of tourism. There is no exclusive area for us locals, and we're saying all this. Everything is made for tourism, and we'd want to ask this, that there is a bit more tranquility, a bit less constructions.
The protesters are urging authorities to implement stricter limits on tourist numbers, citing issues such as soaring housing costs, increased traffic congestion, overburdened public services, and degradation of the environment. Some demonstrators specifically highlighted the impact of tourism on the island's already scarce water supplies.
It's inevitable that in front of such social and environmental disasters, the citizens would not be pissed off and look for solutions and ways to express their anger in this environmental and social collapses.
Demonstrators emphasize that they are not against tourism itself. While they do acknowledge tourism's crucial role in the Canarian economy, protesters stress that the current model is unsustainable.
We're not against tourism. Let this be clear. Tourism is a source of income, and it's a cornerstone of the economy of the Canaries. But the current model is predatory when it comes to the environment and the natural resources that are so scarce on the archipelago.
Official data reveals the scale of the issue. According to the Canary Islands Statistics Institute, the region received almost 18 million tourists in 2024. More than 1 million foreign tourists visit the Canary Islands each month, thus dwarfing the local population of just 2.2 million. Local residents say the high tourist influx does not translate into benefits for the local population. In fact, it does them more harm than good.
Because it's unfair that people with a lot of money come from outside, buy, and then rent to us here at super high prices.
These protests in the Canary Islands are not isolated incidents. The country has witnessed similar demonstrations against over-tourism in other popular destinations like Mallorca, Barcelona, and Malaga. The Canary Islands themselves have seen repeated protests against mass tourism. A previous protest in April brought tens of thousands of people from across the archipelago out onto the streets of Tenerife. Now, the protesters' demands include the implementation of an eco-tax so that tourists can contribute to the maintenance of the natural environment, the temporary suspension of new authorizations for hotel rooms and vacation homes, and the regulation of home purchases by non-residents. In response to the growing concerns, the Spanish government has ordered tourist rental platform Airbnb to take down more than 65,000 illegal adverts as it tries to balance the flourishing sector against a housing crisis. Last week, officials from the Canary Islands also traveled to Brussels to seek European Union funds, specifically for affordable housing in the region's outermost areas. Spain saw a record number of tourist arrivals in 2024 and expects even more visitors this year. Now, these demonstrations highlight a growing tension between the economic benefits of tourism and the need to protect local communities and natural resources in popular holiday destinations. The authorities now face increasing pressure to find a more sustainable model for tourism in the Canary Islands and across Spain.
At Firstpost, we are choosing to hold on to accuracy. That means we won't always be first. We may not get you your breaking alert. But what you will get is what we owe you. And that is the truth. Verified, checked, and cross-checked. We rely on sources and verified ones. After all, that's what separates a journalist from a loudspeaker. But sometimes even we miss a beat, and when we do, we will tell you. Like yesterday, we ran visuals from a registered news agency. That visual turned out to be fake, so we are taking accountability. And from now on, we will cite the source of every visual, every picture, every video that you see on Firstpost will have a source mentioned. That is our commitment to you. We will wait, we will verify, we will ask again, and only then will we tell you. No noise, no panic, just the facts. Because right now, that is what the country needs most.